they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls.
And that game against Memphis, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Gyness at forward. Malik Beasley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, when Gyness has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now, here's Lillard. Saw him with 29 points last game. And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench for 15 or 20, you probably don't get in that position. But if you are a full-time starter as a rookie and you have that opportunity, man, that schedule, that can mount up on you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the night.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Siakam passes to Young. Young sets a screen for Quickly. Here's the floater. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors on defense. It's Gyness with the drive.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's quickly missing. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Middleton. Toronto grabs the miss. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help. Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett, Brent, always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special.
And here is Barnes. After Malik Beasley made that last three-pointer. Barnes with it. Lillard picks him up. The shot. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Stolen by Quickly. In the corner, Barrett with it. Young outside. Quickly against Beasley. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Bucks passing it around. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Nice D from Barrett.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Gyness Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Raptors. The Bucks also changing it up. Beauchamp's checked in, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Beasley. And it's Gyness missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Now here's Connaughton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. McDaniels comes in for R.J. Barrett. And Trent subbed in for Quickly. Nice move. And it's Trent in the corner. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Up the floor. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The drive by Barnes. 1:05 left in the first. And Barnes gets... double team. And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Gyness has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. And what would have happened in free agency?
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Barnes, screen on Lillard. Here's Schroeder, the kick out to Young. Dishes to Barnes. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Beauchamp misses. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Young, a screen on Lillard. And it's Schroeder missing. Here's Middleton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
One of the things that's great about Middleton is his ability at the free throw line. I mean, this guy is around 90% for his entire career, so he knows how to get there, and he knows what to do with it.
Middleton hits them both. Schroeder, right side. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other. Up. Let's see if that maintains.
Bucks leading by 3. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Chris Middleton is out there with Portis. Then there's Pat Connaughton. Then it's Payne, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 slot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst, Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Payne kicks to Middleton. Passes it to Beauchamp. And there's the drive. Comes up empty down low.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, DA, thanks for the report. Here's Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass. Siakam's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Payne passes to Portis. And Boucher sends it back. Payne gets a wide-open look. And Middleton kicks to Portis.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
4 on the shot clock. Spins. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They grab their own miss. It's Trent on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam passes to Boucher. Tries it again. It's rebounded by Portis. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Boston.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's advantage. Now on the court is for High Squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
Some changes for Toronto. Young's checked in for Chris Boucher. Barrett comes in for McDaniels. And quickly in for Trent. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Malik Beasley comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Payne. And he sinks the second. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's Young. Back to quickly. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Young. Off target from outside. Bucks leading by 3. Young with the steal. Schroeder, right side. Beasley against Barrett. There's the pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Schroeder dishes to Barrett. No good. Excellent D there from Beasley. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Sacramento. Middleton looking it over. Tries the spin move. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Beauchamp. Kicks it down to Middleton. 3-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Middleton taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard.
2 minutes.
Here's Beauchamp. He has 6. In the corner, Middleton with it. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They double team Siakam. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Quickly. The putback. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Beasley, the pass to Giannis. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Barnes can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 5. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Barnes. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. And the dunk by Barnes.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Lillard kicks to Beasley. Off target with his 3. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. Barnes against Middleton. Barnes left side with 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 5. And a chance now to send. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, no doubt they'll be the underdog. But if they play hard-nosed D, limit the mistakes, they could control the narrative.
Who doesn't love it? And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Bucks.
Man, I'm just looking at these assist totals, man, and they've done a...
Thanks for spending halftime with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Emmanuel quickly out there with R.J. Barrett, and it's Young in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Milwaukee leading by 5. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Siakam And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spot.
Good on the second free throw. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Beasley finds Lopez. On the wing, Gyness. Kicks it out to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Barrett, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Middleton. Good defensive work there by Young. Toronto shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. And that one's good. Barnes.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. He dishes it to Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Siakam sets a screen for Quickly. Out to Barrett. Connects from 3-point range. Barrett's got 6.
Really good focus from R.J. there. I think that improves his percentages.
Lopez a screen. Middleton outside. Feeds to Lopez. Beasley against Quickly. Offensive rebound. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes a 3. No good that time. Raptors with the lead. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Inside. To halt the run. Kicks it down to Middleton. All alone. No good on the shot.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Back to Quickly. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Gyness has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Second team foul.
Then the shooters checked in for Pascal Siakam. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malik Beasley.
Substitution on the court.
Gyness against Young. Lillard surveying the D. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Yeah, you forget sometimes about how gifted Lillard is as a passing guard. You want him running your point.
Quickly a screen on Middleton. And it's Barrett penetrating. The kick out to Barnes. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple. And so Gyness will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Middleton's got 9.
That's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Gyness is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
Young sets a screen for Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. Pascal Siakam comes in for Scotty Barnes. Daniels is checked in for Barrett. And Trent subbed in for Quickly.
Sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down, that's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Takes it out to Schroeder. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto no luck.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And stolen by Siakam. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
Schroeder hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the middle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but
The previous play is under review.
it's the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around?
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Bucks on top. They're up by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Toronto trailing. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Pat Connaughton is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Siakam, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Siakam hits them both. The Bucks shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough, these individual accolades in these high-scoring season. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward.
Siakam's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. to the paint. Here's Beauchamp, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Lillard involving his guys, a great passer, and he makes a good decision there.
Schroeder up top, covered by Lillard. Boucher kicks it over to Schroeder. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bucks passing it around. Siakam against Lillard. Kicks it out to Beasley. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, don't let the size fool you. Damian Lillard, he can get up there.
Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Schroeder. Driving in. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lillard against Schroeder. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Portis has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Shots good by Siakam.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Ahead. Finished off the break. Now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Portis with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Lillard the pass to Portis. Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. And he gets it to go.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
Portis kicks to Connaughton. Beasley the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Schroeder against Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
He's off on the first. A new group in now for the Raptors. Young's checked in for Chris Boucher. Barnes comes in for McDaniel. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Gary Trent. And quickly in for Dennis Schroeder. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Lillard dishes to Gyness for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes right side. Pass to Barrett. Here's Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Kicks to Barnes. Siakam the bounce pass. Young inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Young's shot is off. Gyness passes to Lillard. Dish now to Beasley. Gyness outside. .133 left here in the 4th quarter. That shot off the mark. Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Over to the wing. Here's Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
And so Young will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Barnes down low. He's defended by Connaughton. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton. So it's Toronto now. Siakam kicks to Barnes. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Porter Jr. He's checked in for Toronto. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that break, listened in on Adrian Griffin. Now they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Porter. Right between the eyes.
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 2. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going. Big-time shot from young Gyness there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Porter against Middleton. Here's Barnes. It's off.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Brooke. Your team battled through some adversity tonight. How did you stay focused and get the win?
Regardless of what happens, you have to keep playing with energy and keep competing. That's the bottom line. Regardless if the ball goes in, goes out, whatever. They call fouls, they don't. Got to keep